Hi everyone, welcome to my Daily Orange. If you have ever wondered how to choose the perfect bag charms for your Hermes bags, this video is for you. Today I'll be sharing how I style my own collection, all my favorite color combinations, and stay till the end because I have a very special limited edition body charm to unbox with you. When I style my bag, I usually follow one of three approaches. The first is called color echoing or color repetition, so that means matching one of the colors in the bag with the charm. That's why this Pegase is still my dream pairing for this bag, because the Vert Criquet wings pick up the color of the bag while the gold matches the caramel of the sides, and the cream mane and the tail ties up the whole look and also brighten it up. Let's try it on. So this is how it looks. Okay, let me see. Yep, like that. My second approach is called the accent color. So what that means is that in this case, the rose Sakura pink becomes the focal point, adding a fresh pop of color to the bag. So it looks like that. So in this case, I'll wear pink dress or pink shirt to complement the pink of the bag. So this is really fun. So my third approach is called monochromatic styling. What that means is that instead of making the bag charm pop, I'm extending the color of the bag. So the bag is in Vert Criquet color, and the Pegase is also in Vert Criquet color. It's fully Vert Criquet, so you can't quite see. But yeah, I extended the color of the bag. This may not be my most favorite combination as compared to the first one. Yeah, but it's also quite harmonious. But to make this combination work, I would wear neutral outfits like in beige, white, cream, grey, brown or black, so that the bag can stand out as a statement piece. One thing I love about fashion is that there are no rules. Who says you must always pair luxury with luxury? What I'll do in this case is also to pair the bag with my skull panda charms from POPMART. So the green works as well, and so does the white. I also have this crybaby charm that matches quite well also. Yeah, it's quite cute. Alternatively, you can also use like the Paki Beanie Bubble Up. So the green is a different shade of green, but it pops quite nicely also. And finally, for something very fresh, I'll pair blue. So this is the Labubu charm that is specific to Singapore, because Singapore has the Malayan, right? So yep, it matches and it reminds me of like blue sky with green trees. One thing I always think about is whether I want the bag charm to blend in with the bag or pop. So usually for my Kelly 25 in Rose Sakura, I like to match it with the tone-on-tone Rose Sakura Rodeo. So usually I like to wear it like that. Yeah, it's very classy, very elegant. But to make this pop, I will usually wear white, cream, beige, black, or even brown, so that it contrasts with the bag. I also like the other Rose Sakura charm that I have. Yeah, with different colors, with the Vert Criquet wings and also the gold mane and tail. So it pops a little bit more. I think it's also very classy. Sometimes I would like a lighter shade of pink. So this is the Rose Darling. Yeah, so sometimes I do pair it with the Rose Darling Rodeo. So this looks like the baby of the bag. So yeah, it's quite cute. Alternatively, I would also match it with another shade of pink, which is the Mauve Sylvester Pegase that I have. So there's a little bit of contrast. It's a different shade of pink, and you still see both items. But this is not my most favorite pairing because I find the Mauve Sylvester slightly cooler in tone compared to the warm of the Rose Sakura. So I prefer the other combinations. Okay, lastly, I also have this Budy in Rose Darling and Blue Fronts, which I got together with my Barenia Birkin last year. Yeah, this is also quite a good match. So even better, you can wear a blue dress or any blue outfits because there's this accents of blue, or even white. You can even wear white too. Yeah. And for my non-Hermès bag charms, I think this is very cute. The Crybaby in Snow White. I would also match it with Skull Panda in white, black, like Blackpink. It really pops. This very feminine, very pretty and special Skull Panda that I love the most. This is my most favorite Skull Panda bag charm. And another very cute combination, this Crybaby in pink and white. Alternatively, I would also pair it with my Pucky Beanie Bubble Up. Yeah, supposed to have the bubbles. Yeah, so cute. I also have another color. Yep, like a peach. So I think these are all interesting combinations for the bag. For my mini Bolide in Rose Darling, I would like to pair it with the matching Rose Darling Rodeo. It's tone on tone pairing. Let's see. Yeah. So it's quite cute. I think even though they are the same color, Rose Darling, because this is in chef and this one is in, I believe, Swift leather, the colors came out differently. So there's a bit of like difference. So I think it's quite nice. Alternatively, I would match it with the Rose Darling Budy. So just like the Rodeo, this Rose Darling shade, it's also slightly different. Like it's a slightly warmer tone than the Rose Darling in chef leather. So it's a nice pop of color. And for my non-Hermès charms again, I would match it with my favorite Skull Panda. I think because they are like pastels, very light pastels, I think they complement each other very well. And for a totally unexpected look, I would match the bag with this full Vert Criquet Pegase. Because green and pink sit on the opposite sides of the color wheel, so they are complementary colors. They pop when put together. I'll match this combination with a green dress or any green outfit. So it's quite refreshing. What do you think about this combination? Do you like it like that, or do you prefer the tone on tone? Let me know in the comments below. And usually for my Birkins, I would go with no charms at all, because to me Birkins are all statement pieces already, and it's the spirit of the Birkin, carefree, nonchalant. And yep. But if I were to choose a charm for this bag, I would go with maybe this, my dream Pegase. Yeah, I think it matches. Or the one I recently got, the one in gold. These are all the Hermes colors, all the Hermes classic colors: gold, rouge ash, and feu, if I'm not wrong, FEU, which is the orange. So this one is a bit more serious. This one's a bit lighter. Yeah, or maybe I'll use two. I might also pair the bag with single tone Pegase, the Vert Criquet one, and the Mauve Sylvester. Let's try. I'm always drawn to green and brown. Yep, it's really, really nice. A little like my mini Kelly. I think they both work depending on what color outfit I want to wear for the day. So if I wear green, I think this will be good. If I wear pink or purple, this might be good. But let's try the other pinks. Pinks are also okay. The Rose Darling. Okay, Rose Sakura. I think the Rose Sakura matches quite nicely because I think they are both quite warm in tone. The Rose Darling is slightly lighter. You can see Rose Darling, Rose Sakura. Okay, this one works too because of the gold accents. Yep. Or even this was the original one that I collected together with the bag. But no, I don't think they match that well. I think this one would go better with my mini Bolide or my Rose Sakura Rose Sakura Kelly 25. I think these are alright. And for my non-Hermès bag charms, my POPMART charms again, I would think the best is this. Yeah. Because they both look very rich. This purple Labubu has like a gold dress and like this gold accessory. And yeah, feels very rich. I might also pair it with this. It's quite cute. Or this, because of the brown colors. Or for something more fun, maybe this. Like the yellow, it matches quite nicely with the gold hardware of the Birkin. It could also go with, okay, I think green is okay. I think this Skull Panda green is better. Like, because it's warmer. So I think you can have a look at your bag, whether it's cooler in tone, whether it's warmer in tone, and try to find like similar tone bag charms to complement the bag. White always works. And lastly, black. And my final bag of today's video is my very first bag from Hermes, which is this Birkin 30 in the color Mushroom. So I got this in March 2023 and it came as a surprise. I really, really loved it. I like white, and I know a lot of people would think that it's a very impractical color, but I really like it. I think it's very elegant and yeah, I just love it. So I asked for like Cray or Nata or any white bag, and it happens that Mushroom was the color of that year. Okay, so for this bag, as usual, I feel that Birkins are statement enough that we don't need any bag charms. But if I were to choose, because this is a very, very serious bag, I would think same, this Dream Pegase again would match well. It's like for whatever bag, it works. Okay, it's quite nice. Alternatively, you can use this with this Pegase with all the signature colors of Hermes. Gold, Rouge Ash, and orange. Ta-da! Again, it works. Okay. Now let's try the ones with one tone. I would think Rose Sakura. I think it's not quite, doesn't quite work. Let's try Vert Criquet. Okay, I think Vert Criquet's okay. Yeah. It's quite a good buy. Mauve could work too. What do you think? Can share your combinations with me in the comments below. And again, for the non-Hermès charms, like the POPMART charms, I would think this Paki works because it's similar in tone. I think it's a light yellow, light pastel yellow. I think it complements the gold hardware of the bag and also I think like the milky white. I would also go with this Crybaby or this Crybaby. I think it's a duck. Yeah, because the yellowish milky tone of the bag brings out the yellow of the bag charms, and also there's gold hardware, so I think it's quite harmonious. It's quite nice. Okay, I think this Skull Panda works too, but I think the yellow ones are better. So let me share with you one Hermes regret that I have regarding bag charms. So last year, I was offered a Rodeo that is in grey color body, and he was wearing a John Milton pale yellow cape with a heart shape. I thought it was really cute, but if I could get one, I'd rather go for the Rose Darling because I have a lot of pink bags and and pink is my favorite color, so I was hoping to get that. But after I turned her down, a while later, I regretted it because I thought that John Milton could match with this bag. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get it one day. We'll see. Let me know whether you have any Hermes regrets. Share with me in the comments below. Remember I told you there's a surprise at the end of the video? There's a surprise unboxing of a very special limited edition body charm that I chanced upon when I popped by the store a few days ago. Let's open it. So a few days ago, I went to the store and looked for a body charm in gold or sesame, and my SA came out with this. And when she came out, we were both in shock because we were like, we have both never seen this before. It's so new. I've not seen it on the website, neither have I seen it in the photos online also. So let's unbox it. Ta-da! Hey, sorry. Ta-da! So, yeah, have you seen this body? It's in Rouge Ash, one of my favorite colors. It's the maroon, classic maroon shade of Hermes with few like orange, and the float has rose sakura and sesame shades. It's so cute. It's for spring summer. Yeah, and I realized you can't remove the float. But when I saw this, I was really surprised. I was like, it's really cute, totally adorable, totally unexpected. Not sure whether I was going to bring it home because I actually came looking for the classic gold or the sesame body for my Birkin in Barenia, Faubourg. Yeah, so I sat there for about 10-15 minutes and tried to pair it with my Rose Darling Kelvy to see if it works. And while I was doing this, I noticed another client taking a peek at what I was doing, and then she actually looked at this for quite a while. So I thought to myself, no, I'm not gonna let it go. I held it even tighter and tighter. I told my SA I want it. So funny, right? Like, yeah, the competition in the store matters. But besides this, I saw one in blue. It looks like blue fronds or something, like quite bright blue. Can't remember, I think it was cray string. Yeah, it's quite nice also, but just that I don't have a lot of blue bags to match with, and I like this color a lot more, so I came home with this. Yeah, so I'm sure this can also match my pink bags. Yep, can't wait to try it. So this is super new. It's for spring summer. It costs 1,750 Singapore dollars. Yeah, and I think if you really like it and you'll use it for your bags, you should go get it. Let your SA know, because it's very, very new in store. It's starting to trickle in the different colors. So if you want it, go grab it. So let me know, what is your favorite bag charm? What is your favorite combination that you have seen in my video? Let me know in the comments below. Or what else do you think I should try also? What other color combinations would work for my bags? Let me know. If you found this video useful, I hope you'll like it and subscribe to My Daily Orange, and I'll see you at the next episode of My Daily Orange. Bye!